So happy to have you to join in with Curtis and Susie live Friday night T.D.U.P podcast. Susie, what do you have to say to the people on tonight?
Well, you guys know what I always say. Grab your bae, your boo, your sweet thing. Tell them it's time to be teed up with Curtis and Susie on Friday night. But I also want you to go to our YouTube page, Tddup Marriage, and subscribe. I keep asking for subscribers, but I don't see some of you. I see y'all on there commenting, but I don't see any subscribers. So please go to our YouTube page, Tddup Marriage. Is the name of the page, and subscribe, and then hit that notification bell as well, so you'll be notified whenever we go live. And then also go to our Facebook page, Tddup HTX, like and share this video. And then also, if you're not a friend on there, send a friend request so we can accept it. And then we are on Instagram as well, Tddup HTX. We are on all the social media platforms, so go to them and subscribe, like, and share. And hit the notification bell, do all that stuff so you can be notified.
Absolutely. Listen, we're expecting to have at least 10,000 subscribers. We reach far. I believe that there's an audience and there's a certain group of people, Susie, that need to hear what we have to say when it comes down to saving your marriage and being sustained, not only through our experiences, but by the word of God. I want you to understand out there that, listen, marriages are under the attack of the enemy, and marriages not only in America, but all around the world, marriages are failing, and we want to interject some biblical principles into your life that you might apply them to your marriage so that your marriage can survive the onslaught of the enemy. So listen, as Susie said, go ahead and go to all of those web pages that the social media platforms that she suggested to you, and please subscribe and share and like our YouTube page, and also hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when we get ready to come on. I'm telling you, we have some very interesting topics that we try to cover, Susie, so people can glean from it what we talk about, and also apply it to their marriage so that their marriage can be strengthened.
That is right. And we're going to be sharing information about all the upcoming events that we have coming up.
Absolutely. I'm excited about that.
We're going to be going live with some of our in-house sessions. Instead of keeping it private, we're going to go live with it now. We're
going to go public, in other words. You know how sometimes when you have new companies that they private first, and then when they get ready to go public, it blows up. So that's what we're looking forward to doing. So we're going to be going public with the T.D.U.P Marriage Podcast going forward.
All right. So again, go to YouTube. And that's Tddup Marriage on YouTube. And then on Facebook and Instagram, it's Tddup HTX. Go there and subscribe, and subscribe on YouTube, and like and share on Facebook and Instagram, and tell another couple about Tddup. And I wanted to say this because someone made the comment when they were invited. They told one of the couples, "Oh, our marriage is not in trouble." No, we don't want you to come when it's in trouble.
Absolutely.
This T.D.U.P is not if you're having problems in your relationship. T.D.U.P is coaching you along the way while you're in your covenant to help you when obstacles come along. You'll know how to handle them.
Exactly.
It's not to come because your marriage is in trouble.
If you come at when your marriage is in trouble, you're pretty much coming at the back end. So we're trying to say again.
This is a preventative thing.
Yes, we're trying to head off trouble at the beginning, because you can rest assured the Bible says that marriage is trouble in the flesh, and you can rest assured that at some point in your marriage, you're going to come up against obstacles. And so we want to give you some information to help you to know how to address problems when they do arise. That, the first thing a lot of people do, Susie, they tuck tail and run. They don't know how to stand there and fight the good fight of faith. Yeah, so, like Susie was saying, you might not have any problems in your marriage right now. Your marriage might be thriving. It might be doing good. Well, let's keep it that way by knowing what to do, because you can rest assured that problems are going to arise in that relationship.
And then and nothing like encouragement and fellowship with amongst other couples.
Iron sharpen iron.
Iron sharpen irons. And a lot of times, really, I found out on Friday nights you're not doing anything. So take that time on Friday night to spend look at it as an investment in your marriage. You spend a lot of thousands of dollars for the wedding, but you don't invest no time
in developing it. Absolutely, and that's critical, Susie. You know, when you spend $30,000-$40,000 on a wedding, you never went through any marriage counseling, and you got to remember, just like life. You constantly are being educated by the things that you learn in your marriage. You have to have some one to help. You know, people pay money for all different type of things, but when it comes down to spiritual things, people don't want to invest in spiritual things. So I want you to understand that your marriage is a spiritual union, and you got to continue to invest in it if it's going to be maintained. Yeah. It's a covenant. You made a covenant. So now, one thing, Sue, that I found out, you know, people think through some osmosis process that they automatically know about marriage. Well, how is that when you've never been married? This is your first marriage, and sometimes we look at our parents' marriage, and their marriages wasn't a perfect
probably
idea.
Wasn't.
And so consequently, we look at that, and then we try to build our relationship off of that right there. Well, that doesn't work either, because every household is different.
Yeah, you have to do what works for you and your husband and your relationship.
Absolutely.
So with that being said,
you know what, Susie? Do you think we can go ahead and tell them in the beginning about what the upcoming events? Are you going to wait till the end or in the middle?
We can tell them.
Okay. Listen, I want you guys to really take advantage of what my wife and I are planning in the month of February.
We have our first couples retreat.
Oh, wow. I'm excited about this.
We want to invite all the engaged and married couples to come out and have a good time. We're going to have some speakers there. We're going to have activities. We're going to be having giveaways. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you don't want to miss it. So stay tuned. We're going to be giving you more details on that. Again, that's February. Oh, I didn't give it the date, huh?
No.
So the date is February the 15th through the 17th, Valentine's weekend.
3-day weekend. Well, listen.
So you're going to plan to do something for Valentine's Day? So take that time away with your significant one, and it's just a weekend getaway, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
It's going to be right here in Houston, but it's going to be in a nice place. And so we want to
be at the Marriott.
Yeah, we want everybody to pack us out. We want you to bring. Listen, ladies. I'm telling you, you have to solicit your husband for this event to let him know ahead of time what you going to what the plans. Tell him what you want for Valentine's Day. You know, a lot of times.
Exactly. Yeah. Tell him, say for this year for Valentine's Day,
I want to go to.
Let's go away for a retreat.
Absolutely. And men right also, those of you who I know, the reason why I said women, I'm not excluding men. A lot of times the ladies, they have a tendency on planning the events, but there are some brothers out there that know how to plan events. Yeah. So I'm saying to those of you that can hear me tonight, I want you to mark your calendars for that Valentine's Day weekend. Yes. And we're going to have a blast out there. I want you to come, and I want you to glean from what we are going to be sharing, not only from
time with your spouse, have fun.
Absolutely.
Like I said, we're going to have some giveaways, and we're going to play a lot of games that will allow you to connect with your spouse even more. And we're just going to have a good time. So
Absolutely.
We want to tell y'all about that. Again, that's February the 15th through the 17th. We're going to be at the Marriott Hotel, Springwood.
It's going to be a 3-day weekend event. It's going to be. Listen, we're going to really have a good time there. And I can't stress it enough. We're putting things in place. We're going to have, like my wife said, we're going to have games. We're going to have giveaways. We're going to give you some information that's going to help strengthen your relationship, show you how to handle conflict resolution, and oh my goodness, we're just going to have a blast. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it.
Is the only day you're gonna have to take off is one day. That's Friday.
That's it.
Now it's worth to use a vacation day to spend some time with your spouse away. You only need to take off that Friday. Thursday night, everybody checking in that Thursday night, so you don't have to take off Thursday. The only day you have to take off is Friday. Now, if you work on the weekend, you'll have to take off that Saturday.
Yes.
But if you Monday through Friday, the only day you have to take off is Friday. So go ahead and put your day in right now because we have a whole day plan of activities and
might be planning.
Rewards. I mean, we got all
We're not going to tell you everything because if we tell you everything, we're going to spoil all the surprise. So we just listen. I'm telling you.
Save. This is what you do.
Okay.
Save the date, February the 15th through the 17th. Put that in your calendar. Let your boss know, hey, I need to be out February the 16th.
Right there in the Woodlands area.
We're going to my marriage on this day. We're going to be in the Woodlands area, yes.
Exactly. You invest in everything else. Invest in your relationship. If you want that thing to last, listen, and you know, my wife and I, this year right here, we celebrated our 35th wedding anniversary, August the 26th of this year. We got married in 1988, and we've been married ever since.
And I know I look like I'm 35.
Yeah, she does. Don't she? She looks lovely. But God has really blessed our union. We have 4 kids and 4 grandkids, and we still, our marriage is still thriving, and we're still excited about each other. We're not just good lovers. We're good friends, and I enjoy my wife's company, and she enjoyed my company. And I'm just trying to pass along the good genes that have manifested in our relationship. So you know, mark your calendar, men. I'm telling you, men, you don't want to miss this. We're going to give you some nuggets to know how to help to. Listen, I'm not going to give you all the information, man, because I know you'll
be there.
Yeah,
be like they used to say back in the day, be there, be square.
That's it.
Somebody's asking about the cost. We're going to post. I'm going to have a video posted and showing, give you all the details on the cost for the retreat. So that way you got, what is it, about 5 or 6 months to pay the small nominal fee that you're going to be paying for this retreat.
Listen, you have all the way to February.
That's about 6 months.
It's not a lot of money.
November, December.
It's not a lot of money that 5 months.
Plus
you have 5 months. The fee that we're charging, you should be able to do that with ease. But we're looking forward to having you come out and be a part of what we're putting together. I'm telling you, it's going to blow up. We're already blowing up, whether you know it or not. It's just a matter of time before other people catch wind of what we're doing and coming in here and receiving the teaching and the instructions from the Word of God and also from our experiences. Oh my goodness, we be having an awesome time there, and we're gonna begin to post, like Susie said, some of the. I'm
gonna post a video to give you more information, and I'm also have a link for you to go in so you can pay your registration fee for the retreat. You can start paying. I'm gonna set it up where you can make payments on it. You don't have to pay it all at one time.
Absolutely.
You can split it up into 3 payments if you want to, or 4 payments. I must. Have it set up for you guys that way. But to secure your spot, you want to go ahead and make your deposit now.
Yeah, space is limited. Don't forget that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad
you got to recognize that. Listen, whatever you're gonna do, like Jesus said, whatever you're gonna do it quick, because space is limited. And once we hit the numbers, we're gonna shut it down. And I'm telling you, it's going to fill up pretty quick. This is our first time announcing it, so you want to be first partaker. You want to go ahead and get your secure your slot first.
Yes, and this I'm just gonna give y'all a little tip. Yes, like he said. Limited seating. Once we reach that number, registration will be closed. But some of the things I wanted to mention, we're gonna have some BK products there, ladies. If y'all have heard of the BK products for candy berries, we're gonna have some of those products be given away. So yeah, we're just gonna have a good time. I just want to put that out there to pique your interest for those that know about the BK products that keep it spicy in the bedroom.
All right.
But with that said, yeah, we're gonna be posting the videos. You're gonna be seeing more videos about it, and it's going to have more information and a link for you to register and all that on there. So be on the lookout for that information. So with starting for tonight, we're going to have a topic called talking about this friends with benefits.
Yeah, what is that?
AKA FWB.
What is friends with benefits? I don't understand that. Maybe we're going to get enlightened on tonight about what is a friend with benefits. When I look at that kind of puzzled me. So we're going to talk a little bit about it on tonight, so we can help you understand what is a friend and who's supposed to be getting benefits. Everybody don't supposed to be getting benefits. For the last time I checked, benefits was for the married.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's find out. So when you're married to your best friend, it's truly friends with benefits, aka FWB, also known as your cuddle buddy, fun friend, kissing companion. But this term references people known to each other. They engage in intimate sexual activities without really dating or even being committed.
Oh, wow. That's crazy right there.
Ain't that crazy?
Listen, can I talk a little bit? You want?
Well, go ahead.
Listen, I want to say this to our young ladies out there who feel that they have to be, that they have to sell out, or no, I don't want to use the word sell out, but capitulate to
a friends with benefits situation.
A man with benefit. Let me tell you something. You don't. The reason why you do that is because you really don't understand your value. I'm telling you, ladies.
You are the gym.
Listen, ladies. I want you to understand. Ladies. I want to help you to understand how men think. Is that all right? You know, I want you to understand how men think and how men go after women. When a man, you know, it's crazy for you to think that to give up your who you are to a man who have not committed anything to you whatsoever. He haven't, like Beyonce say, put a ring on it.
Yeah. So you said once before, you know, because we always talking about relationship stuff.
Yes.
And you said the men like the chase.
Oh.
So, but if you just give it to them right away.
Listen, that is the most irresponsible thing that a woman can do, is give a boy something of so much value, and then now you expect, you giving him all the benefits, and then now you want him to commit to you. Why would he commit to you when he's already got the package for free? That's the most.
What you say? Why he gonna buy the cow when he get the milk?
Yeah, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Listen, ladies, don't be so gullible to believe that he's gonna marry you post your freebie.
No, you are the prize. You are the rare jewel, and make sure you know your value. If he can't put a ring on it, he can't touch the monkey.
Listen. I know we live in honey, we live in a culture that where sex is the norm, but that don't mean you have to be a part of that.
The norm.
That's right, the norm.
You have to have a standard.
You have to have. Listen, ladies. Listen. I'm trying to tell you as a man, stop devaluing who you are. You shouldn't be giving nobody no.
So as a man, when you're getting ready to looking for a wife. Tell them, kind of give them a few tips. Not a big long sermon now.
Okay.
What are you looking for when you're looking for a wife? Are you looking for someone that has been around the way?
No, absolutely not. Let me interject this right here. Even the secular jobs or companies don't give you no benefits until you apply and commit to their contract. The companies don't even give you benefits if you don't become a part of their company.
Okay, but no, tell them what you're looking for when you're looking for a wife.
Okay, when a man is looking for a wife,
you want someone that everybody done been with?
Absolutely not. We're trying to do the listen. Everybody have, every man say she's for the streets. She for someone else. She not for me. See, a man is looking for a woman who value herself. Now he might want a freak in the bedroom, but
all of them. Wait a minute. He might ain't no Mike.
Yeah,
they do.
Exactly.
All of them want a freak.
He
want
a freak in the bedroom, but he want a woman in the public.
That's it.
You gotta be. Listen, if you done been around with everybody, and you gotta remember, honey, watch this right here. If his homeboy was with you, then the homeboys are talking about you.
So he don't want his homeboys talking about his woman.
Exactly. I mean, I don't understand the simplicity of the way women think. Today, in today's culture, they believe if they just give up their bodies, that somebody's going to marry them. Well, that's not going to work. Believe me, I'm a man, and I know that no man is going to be looking for a woman that's been around the block. That's not going to happen.
So what's the slang they be saying? The hoes for everybody.
That's what they say.
That's
what they say.
That's his woman. The hoes is for everybody.
Hey, they for everybody. So everybody get a piece of that, and you're gonna see. Listen, women think that they have to sell out. Listen, the man is looking. Men are looking for women who have not sold out.
They like to chase, ladies. So
exactly.
So let him chase you.
Exactly.
So now with his friends with benefits, is a way to communicate a relationship that has romantic undertones, But does not require the expectations of romantic dating or a committed relationship. So I mean, they're not even whining and dining. They just, hey, whenever you get that feeling, dial a number or text them or something and say, hey, I'm coming through or something. Or if they're so it's all about the feeling or the vibing.
So let me ask you this, Susie. Once that happens, once that friends with benefit relationship is over, so now what do that woman expect? She expect another man to come in there and to take her as his wife?
When they say when it don't feel right anymore, that's when they know that it's gone on for too long and it's time for a new friend with benefit.
So in other words, they tricking. Oh my goodness!
What's tricking? What's tricking?
It's when women go from one man to the next.
Well, men. I mean, it's not just women. It's men and women.
Yeah,
exactly. And benefit things.
Exactly. I mean, but you know, the woman have to be the willing participant. She can always shut this thing down at any time. You know, the woman is really in control. And she don't really understand that. She have to understand that she's in control and she can shut that thing down whenever she get ready. So it should never be a woman who's being pulled along for a long period of time, having intimacy with a man who's not going to commit to you. You need to break that thing off
quickly. Now I seen something. They even had you talking about.
Come on, I want some questions. I want somebody to give us some questions out there because I've got some answers for you on tonight.
You mentioned about when the company don't give you benefits until you sign
become
up with
an employee,
them. And then even with that, after so many days, some companies you get day one benefits, but some of them you may have to wait 90 days, some of them you may have to wait 6 months or something. But I seen something, they had something called a Friends with Benefits starter package.
Oh my goodness, what kind of listen, this is the culture that we have to deal with, y'all.
So this is what is for the Friends with Benefits starter package is. You have no title. They rarely go out on dates. He not doing no date. He ain't spending no money on you.
Wow.
Date plans are usually last minute. They avoid discussing the future because it ain't no future.
So he getting all these benefits.
These are the
I know, but what I'm saying, he getting the benefit from you with no commitment.
With no commitment.
Oh wow, man!
Text is their main form of communication. You do not meet their friends. So it ain't no your home, and nobody know about you. But they don't have no pictures together, posting on social media. Ain't no pictures snapping together. Hey, this my boo. None of that.
So what I'm hearing, honey, in this conversation, it is a woman who don't value herself. If she allow a man,
they still got more benefits.
Okay.
You attend important events solo. So if it's important events come up, holidays or any important events come up, they don't go together. They go separate, solo.
Wow.
They're confused more than 50% of the time. And that's probably, and it's just me, that's probably more on the woman's side because, you know, we get so emotionally involved.
Exactly.
And so she's probably the one that's confused, thinking it's something that is leading to something because it's been going on, so she probably thinking that it's leading to something that is not. So she get emotionally
connected to someone.
Right.
And see, ladies, I want to say this right here. Don't lose your thought, honey. And you're right, men trick too. But I want to say this right here. See, men do not get emotionally attached, Susie, like women do.
Right.
And so women have to be very careful when they're willing to give their self up to a man. We're not going to be as emotionally attached as you are, and so consequently, you end up with carrying the bag. And a lot of times, and the reason why I say a woman should be able to shut it down, because at some point, what if that woman get pregnant? What if that woman get some type of disease? You know, the man can do this. It could happen to the man can get a disease, but he can't get pregnant. So, you know, what I'm trying to say to the ladies on tonight, you're in control.
Know your value.
Know your value. You have to know your value.
Right. And then the last few of the starter package benefits is sex is the only thing that they have in common. You're not official, but you're loyal. Our interactions are private, nothing public.
Oh, wow.
So they only meeting after dark.
Wow, this is
private places where no one can see the interaction and possibly think y'all in a relationship. That's called the Friends with Benefits starter pack.
And so that right there, Susie, what you're telling me right there is someone people who have
that's two
very
people
little value for themselves. And they're willing to continue a relationship going. In other words, they live in a false expectation. They don't really have no real
value for themselves.
Not just have no real value. They don't have no real expectations in life with a relationship.
Well, I don't know if maybe they just doing it for the moment.
But what I'm saying is
ain't no expectation in the friends with benefit relationship.
Right,
yeah.
but what I'm saying,
eventually they want a relationship, but just not with that person that they're having a friends with benefit. It's just strictly sex.
Wow.
And they make that known. It's no. That's what the package tell you. It's no commitment here, no holidays, no taking no pictures together. Nothing, no dating. We ain't going nowhere together. No private events. Nothing in the public.
So then, what's the end game? That's my question. What's the end game?
When it don't feel right anymore, that means it's time for a new friends with benefits.
So this
went on too long.
This is just a perpetual thing till when?
I guess until they're ready to settle down.
Well, that's not going to be no settling down because by the time she get ready to settle down or he get ready to settle down, either the woman is too old and the man he's too used to having.
It ain't going on for no long period of time, I don't think. Because that's why I say that's when it doesn't feel right. I guess it's a certain feeling of something that they have.
Okay, so then
that means it's time to cut it off and move on to the next.
Okay,
one.
So then let me address this from a biblical perspective.
They get bored with you. They didn't hit it a few times and now they tired of you. They want some new meat.
Okay, so then can I address this from a biblical perspective?
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about the benefits of being in a covenant. Because originally we said the only true friends with benefit is when you're in a covenant relationship with your husband or wife.
Exactly.
And so we can talk about the benefits of a covenant relationship.
Okay, so let's talk.
That's the real friend with benefits.
Exactly. So let's just talk about the true benefits that God acknowledged. The Bible says this right here, that every man should have his own wife. Mm-hmm. All right. So God has an expectation for the people who he created. God is the creator of all flesh.
Okay.
And so with that being said, we have to understand that when you look at relationships from a biblical perspective, in the beginning, I don't want people to get confused, Susie, what the Bible means when the Bible says what God has joined together, let no man put under.
Uh-huh.
I want you to be very clear on this. God does not put no two in like Susie and myself. God didn't put us together. We chose each other. Mm-hmm. I asked Susie to marry me, and she said yes. So we met each other and we agreed to marry each other. God didn't have nothing to do with her decision or my decision. When the Bible said what God has joined together, let no man put under, God is responsible for establishing the institution of marriage. Let me say that again because you might not understand that. God is responsible for establishing the institution of marriage, not putting no two people together. See, you're not going to be able to blame God for your debacle or your bad decision.
You chose that person that you're with.
You chose that person who you're with right now in a covenant relationship. God only made it possible for you to do that by establishing the institution of marriage. That's what God did. And because God did that, now the institution itself allow you to be joined together as husband and wife. And the Bible said, let every man have his own wife. So now we understand that, Susie, that God is the one who established marriage. Is that true?
That's correct.
If you go to the book of Genesis, you will see that God brought the first woman to the first man. He brought Eve to Adam, and God brought them together. And you can read it in the book of Genesis. But that was the first marriage that took place. God was showing us through his order that's what he's going to bless, that type of relationship. So now, go ahead, honey.
No, I was going to say, so let's talk about some of the benefits of being in a covenant relationship.
Yes, let's talk about a few.
So
what is one of the first things, honey, that benefits those of us who are in a covenant relationship?
So when you're in a covenant relationship, like I said, that is your true friends with benefits. That is your friend. Being your husband should be your best friend. That's one of the benefits. Your husband is your best friend.
Absolutely.
Y'all share inside jokes together. Y'all sleep together, do pillow talk.
So we get benefits from each other. We get what those people are trying to get. We get to love each other. We get to share intimacy with each other. We get to share kisses with each other. We get to share hugs with each other because we're in a covenant relationship. We get to share dinner together.
Let's go. I'm trying to.
We get to share
all the lives. I'm trying to look at all the different social media platforms that we're on.
We get to share in every intimate.
So we have let's just do the opposite of.
Okay.
Of the starter. The Friends with Benefits starter package.
Okay.
So they don't have a title.
Okay.
So when
in
you're
the marriage
in a relationship,
this is my wife.
And
I'm her husband.
And this is my husband. That's our title.
That's our title.
And then also come along with that title, if something was to happen to him, any benefits financially, they go to me.
Absolutely.
And vice versa.
She's entitled to them.
And if we wasn't in a covenant relationship, something happened to him, I don't have no right to say anything.
You have no right.
Anything.
See, so being in a covenant, you have rights.
You have benefits and rights.
And rights. Being in the covenant versus being a friend with benefits. Right. And friends with benefits, no rights.
Yeah, so then the next one, you rarely go out on dates. We go out on dates on a regular basis.
Because we have benefits.
These are some of the benefits.
And the benefit is I get to pay for her and she get to pay for me. That's the benefit.
We plan these dates.
Absolutely.
Vacations, trip out of town. It's not a last minute. Sometimes it may be a last minute, but most of the time we plan to spend time with each other.
These are the benefits.
We discuss our future for our children and grandchildren. We make provisions for them.
But as a friend with benefit, you don't get any entitlements, though.
Text is not the only form of communication. We talk on a regular basis on the phone. We text, videos, all of that. We meet each other's friends and families and co-workers.
Yes.
When you have someone that you're in love with, you want to tell everybody about them. You want to tell the world about them. You want to tell your co-workers, hey, this is my wife. This is my husband. Everywhere you go, you want to make that known.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. Events. Whenever we go to events, we go into events together.
Yep.
Our major events or minor events.
Weddings, funerals, hospital visits, wherever we go together.
Birthday parties, celebrations, baby shower, whatever. We go together. Now, with the baby shower, I don't know. I can't get him to go to no baby shower now.
But we go to a lot of different places. We take a lot of trips all around the world. We travel a lot.
Yes. Sex is not the only thing we have in common. We have a lot of things in common.
Absolutely.
And we are official and we faithful to each other.
Absolutely.
We have everything we do is
pretty much together.
It's not private, it's public.
It's a public thing.
Done in private,
our relationship is public.
Our life is an open book. Being that my husband is a pastor with new pastors, our life is an open book. We have people, somebody's always here. If it's just about every other day, we have somebody over here. So our life is an open book. Nothing is private.
Absolutely.
We enjoy the same things.
Yes, absolutely.
Some of the same things we enjoy. We make love.
Yes. And we don't have to hide it neither.
We don't have to hide it. We flirt with each other.
Absolutely.
Openly. Not
and publicly.
We laugh together. We travel together. We do life together.
Yes. We do ministry together.
We do ministry together. That's part of living life together. Traveling, doing ministry, mentoring couples, spending time with the family, just enjoying small, intimate moments together. That's what you do when you're in a covenant relationship, when you have a friend with true benefits.
Absolutely. And see, the opposite of this, I told you that God is the architect of marriage. He's the one who established it. And the opposite, see, everything that God stands for, Satan stands against. So now watch this right here. So when you're in a marriage, in a covenant relationship, then that's what God will bless. But when you find yourself having sex outside of the covenant of marriage, now you have a problem. You open yourself up to all type of destructive soul ties and so forth. And then you run the risk of sexually transmitted diseases and so forth. So God put these things in place to keep you. God, it doesn't benefit God because you don't do these things. God is trying to protect you from you because he knows that you have a destructive DNA tied to
And
who
then
you
know
are.
another thing too. We had a lot of ladies that get in the relationship with the guys. I mean, no, maybe this is not a friends with benefits, but they get in a relationship with a guy, and they think they're entitled to the wife benefits.
Yes.
And
Let's talk about
they're
that.
not the wife. He ain't committed to you.
Exactly.
So you can't expect wife benefits, and vice versa. Don't give him wife benefits. Don't be over there cleaning up his house, and
cooking
all that,
for him, making him lunch, and he don't qualify. So you got to, just like with God. With God, you have to qualify for certain things. Being a wife qualifies you for certain things, and if you're not a wife or a husband, then you're not qualified for it.
Don't give them the wife benefits.
Exactly.
Don't give them the husband benefits.
And that's one of the main things is that sexual intimacy. Why do you give a man or why do you give a woman sexual benefits without commitment?
Not commitment. If you're dating, you should be dating with the intent to commit.
Absolutely.
Not just dating aimlessly.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I just want to throw that out there. We don't give wifey benefits. If he ain't put a ring on it.
You see that? That's a ring. I got benefits with that.
Don't give him no wifey benefits.
I get benefits with that ring.
This ring comes with benefits.
Yes, Lord.
Being in covenant, it's a benefit.
Absolutely.
I have access to all the money.
Absolutely, and I don't.
Everything.
It's her right. It's her right. So
not his mom, not his sisters or brothers, nobody.
Absolutely.
I'm Miss Spears. If anything happened to this man, everything got to go through me.
Everything, and
I make
that the law. That's the law here. And so we want you, young ladies who are. Young lady, and I keep on saying ladies, but I'm talking to men as well.
Men and women
but
are in these
I understand that the lady, you have the influence. You got to know your value.
Know your value,
and when
ladies.
you don't know your value, you settle for anything.
Don't settle.
God created you. The Bible said that you are beautifully and wonderfully made. And the thing is this: when you don't know your value, then you settle for whatever's being presented.
Your way. You are the prize.
Yeah, you're the listen.
And don't share. We're not sharing.
No.
We're not even gonna go there. That's a whole other topic. Talking about that poly stuff.
Yeah, we're not going there.
We're not sharing.
We're not going there.
I want him all to myself.
Absolutely.
I don't need no other woman rubbing on him or doing nothing. I'm gonna do whatever he need done. If I need to do lap dance, whatever he need, I got it. I do it.
Listen, if you keep yourself, listen to me, ladies. If you keep yourself chaste, in due time, you will have Mr. Right, and he will be valuable to you. He will take care of you. He will meet both your he will meet your physical, your emotional, your spiritual needs. He will meet your financial needs. He will meet all of these needs because he understands your value. When you understand, listen,
the right man will understand your value.
Absolutely.
When you say you holding off, he gonna hold. He gonna if he the one, he'll stick around.
Yeah.
He gonna stick around.
Listen, and we do concede that there are women out there that's giving it up. It's plenty of them. It's men out there who's
men that's out there that's giving it up.
But that don't mean you have to be one of the numbers.
So we got to keep ourselves and know our value, know our worth. Men and women.
Absolutely.
You got to know your value, know your worth. So this friend with benefits,
Absolutely, you got to understand who you are. I want to really appeal to young ladies because again, I believe that you have the influence, and if you say no, they'll value you. They might go somewhere else, but listen, if you keep that same posture, if you keep that same mindset, somebody's going to choose you. I'm telling you now, they will choose you.
Yes. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and close out for tonight. If you have any questions or comments, put it there in the comment section, and we'll try to get to them. If we don't get to it tonight, we will go back in and answer your questions. But if you enjoyed tonight, this topic, friends with benefits, give us some likes and hearts and thumbs up and say, hey, I enjoyed tonight. Keep going. Good job. Put it all in the comments so we can hear it. Like I said, we're on all the platforms. We are on YouTube. We are on Instagram, and we are on Facebook. That's T.D.U.P Marriage on YouTube, and then T.D.U.P HTX on Facebook and Instagram. So go there and like and share. Put your comments there on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we get ready to go live.
Yes, and again, we want to reiterate our retreat in February.
And don't
listen, you don't want to miss it. We're gonna, just like we're talking here, we're gonna be having real discussions about certain topics and issues that impact your life.
Everything, the finances, sex, all of that. We're gonna get into all of that, and like I said, we're gonna be giving away prizes and everything. So again, that retreat is coming up February the 15th through the 17th. We're going to be at the Woodlands Marriott. I'll give you all more details. I'm going to have a video I'm creating now to that's going to give you more details. It's going to have a link on there so you can pay your registration. You can go ahead and start paying that registration now so you can save your spots. So like my husband said, we have limited seating. Once we reach a certain number, the registration will be closed. So if you and your significant other want to be a part of the T.D.U.P Couples Retreat in February, go ahead and pay your registration. You can hit me up on here on either one of those platforms, and we'll give you more information. And like we said, it is not if your relationship is in trouble.
No.
This is just a coaching.
This is a preventative
to help you along the way. We're all team players, trying to endure. We want our kids to be raised in two-parent homes.
Absolutely.
So not just the Caucasian. We want the black kids to be raised with a mommy and dad.
Absolutely.
And then we have a session that we got coming up called Daddy and Daughters, where we're going to be showing our daddies and their daughters. Our dads are important.
Absolutely. So, they certainly are.
Again, we're going to go ahead and shut it down. Again, the retreat is February the 15th through the 17th, Valentine's Day weekend.
Mark your calendar.
Save the date and tell your honey, hey, we want to be going to this retreat for Valentine's weekend. It's only... one day you have to take off work, like I said, that Friday. So Thursday night it will be check-in, it's at 8 o'clock. And then Friday's all day, Saturday's half a day. So you only have to take off one day unless you work on the weekend, like I said before. We're looking forward to having you all there. Like and share. Send us some thumbs up and hearts, and let us know that you enjoyed tonight. Honey, what you want to say before we close out?
I just want to reiterate that please go ahead and register early. A lot of times we wait till the last minute to register, and we don't want to do that on this event. I'm telling you, we're going to have good speakers there. My wife and I, we're going to be hosting it. We're going to be on the platform as well. You can ask questions, any questions on the floor. We're going to have an open forum.
Question and answer session going to be on fire.
Yeah,
any question you want, whatever it's about, we're going to be there answering it for you.
We're going to answer it from a biblical perspective also. So come with an open mind and come ready to receive.
Yeah, and people always shun away from sex. Sex is biblical.
That's
Husband
biblical.
and wife supposed to be having sex. We're supposed to be talking about all that. All of that to keep it spicy.
Absolutely.
But again, like I said, we're gonna have giveaways and games. Just gonna have a good time. So more on that to come. We enjoyed everyone on tonight. Honey, you wanna close us out?
Well, listen. I thank those of you that are listening to us by way of media, whatever social media platform that you're listening to Sooth and myself on. We thank you for tuning in with us. As we say always, thank you again for tuning in with Curtis and Susie.
T.D.U.P on Friday nights.
We'll see you next time. God bless you.